tip number whatever. Remember to take them out of the freezer and put them in the fridge the night before. Otherwise, you'll be playing with microwaves, pots of boiling water, and you'll end up with a warm smoothie. Yo, in this video, I am doing a 3-day fast from Jason Vale's Juice Master program. I haven't done anything from Jason Vale before. I don't know if it's any good, but I do know that he is one of the big brand name guys out there in juice fasting, so I thought I would give it a shot. For those of you who are following my videos, you will know that I like to do a fast at least once a quarter. The types of fasting that I've done has always been focused on water fasting, and that means I literally consume absolutely nothing apart from water for the entire fasting period. So for a bit of variety, I'm doing a juice fast, which I've never done before. There are significant benefits from most kinds of fasting, and these mainly revolve around cleansing the system, increasing energy, clearing your mind, and of course, if that's your objective, you can lose some weight in doing so as well. So let's have a look. So there are actually 4 juices per day. I'm on day 1, and obviously I've already consumed 1 juice, so there's just 3 remaining. And all of the juices come frozen like this. So here are some of my frozen ones for the rest of the juice fast. And you literally just chuck them in the freezer, and then the night before, pop the ones you're gonna need the next day in the fridge. They also give you these 3 Sos Bars. So if you're literally running out of energy, struggling, you can have one of these bars. It's all part of the diet. And then you've got the 3-day juice diet plan over here. It's kind of a little bit of a how-to guide. And basically here is my menu, if you like, for the next 3 days. So I'm on day 1, and I've had my detox special this morning. I think I actually had the wrong juice. Juice 1, I must have drank juice 2. Never mind. Oh yeah, and I haven't mentioned this to anyone yet, but I moved apartment again. Check out the view. So day 2 kicks off with super detox smoothie. Which one is this? Pineapple juice blended with almond milk and berries. Actually, I forgot to take them out of the freezer last night. So tip number whatever. Remember to take them out of the freezer and put them in the fridge the night before. Otherwise, you'll be playing with microwaves, pots of boiling water, and you'll end up with a warm smoothie. On my normal water fasts, day 2 and the first part of day 3 are the absolute worst days. Like, I tend to have like a bit of a pounding headache throughout the day. I'm super low energy. It takes a lot of energy to like focus and kind of engage. What I'm actually experiencing is slightly more kind of volatility, if you like, where I might be able to switch on a little bit for a short period of time, but then kind of my headaches will come back and I'm kind of up and down. And I'm thinking that's probably due to the fact that if I'm consuming, you know, only juices, there's probably a lot of sugars in there, which is giving me kind of energy spikes. So based on today's experience, I actually prefer the water fasting to actually consuming juices. I was speaking with this crowdfunding platform about some stuff that we've got coming up, and you know what? I was spacing in and out of that meeting. Like, literally the guy's asking me questions and I'm taking like a minute, well not a minute, like 10 to 20 seconds just sitting there like, before I even responded. Probably it wasn't the best idea to attempt this juice fast midweek, especially when I've got like a lot of stuff happening. So that's lesson learned for next time, but hey ho, that's how it goes. I've got 1 juice left for today, and then tomorrow's Friday, day 3 of the day of the fast. So that's it, that's the update, boom! Yo, so it is Friday evening and the 3-day fast is over. That was probably the first time that I've actually done one of my fasts during the working week. Usually I would start it on a Friday because the first day is pretty manageable. and then having the second and third days, which are notoriously the two most difficult days. I would have them over the weekend where I don't need to be 100% switched on if I'm not in work mode. The first 3 days are the most difficult, and by the end of the third day is when your body goes into ketosis and you get the energy kick back. And so if I'm going to do 3 days, I may as well do 5 days. It's like I'm putting in all the hard work and not really getting the payoff by ending the fast at the end of the third day. The second point is water fast versus juice fast. I found that on a water fast, whilst my energy levels are lower, they are more consistently lower. Whereas on juice fast, I do have bursts of energy, and I can kind of manage myself from going into a really low state because I can have some juice. But I find that I'm also a lot more volatile because I'm kind of riding a little bit high once I've had a juice, and then as it wears off, I kind of get lower again. I think on the whole, I preferred the water fast to the juice fast. But I think if I'm in a position where I need to do an extended fasting whilst working as well, I think it's good to have that kind of secret weapon, if you like, of being able to have some juice, so that I'm not completely sort of out of action work-wise. In terms of the actual juices that I had, they were good quality. I really enjoyed all of them actually. I think there were one or two which weren't like amazing, but on the whole they were all good. All natural ingredients, very expensive, £100 for 3 days fast, which was 13 juices plus 3 bars. Have you guys tried any fasting techniques? Have you done sort of 16/8 intermittent fasting? Have you done 1, 2, 3 day fasts or longer? Do you do juice fasts or do you do water fasts? I'd love to hear your comments and questions. Share with me your experiences of fasting, as well as any questions you've got about, you know, the things that I've been doing as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon. You guessed it, I'm making no bones about it, apart from the bone that's in my juicy steak. I'm breaking my fast with a big fat 750 gram ribeye bone-in steak. Yes! Woo! It was a big steak as well. That steak was 750 grams of ribeye steak. It was bone-in, so the actual meat was a little bit less than that. But my God, what a way to absolutely, you know, demolish a steak following a 3-day fast. Not supposed to do that. I'm a pro, so I can do that. But if it's your first time fasting, do not break it with a steak. Yeah, okay, good luck. Woo!